morning, everybody. Today is the 12th of August. And again, you're probably getting sick of it. We have another beautiful day here in Grafton. It is sunshine, beautiful. We have got another few weeks, 30 days of September, so it's 31 days in August, 12, 18, 19 days, 20 days, and we will be into spring. So this week I have got Blossom, and she is the Blossom Kit by Jade Warner, and she was reborn by Gay Smith from Adelaide, South Australia. I met Gay when I went over there for the Reborn doll show, and this is one of her babies. I thought I'd get one of my little ones this week. This week, weight loss, and I did lose this week. I lost what I put on last week plus a bit extra. I lost 300 grams. Is that right? Yeah, 300 grams last week. Total loss is 7.5 kilos. 7.5 kilos is 16.5 pounds, round about there. 300 grams. Now, 500 grams is a pound. So I lost 300. So it's just less, it's less than a pound. 600. I don't know. This metric system going over the imperial, why doesn't all the world just go to metric? I know America, you are on the borderline of, on the fence of being completely metric. You have things that you measure in centimetres and also things you measure in inches and feet and that. And we're in Australia, everything's here measured in metres. I know sometimes I still say miles, and I don't know what mile, which is the shortest miles or whatever. So that's it. That's 300 grams loss. Total 7.5 kilos. 16 pounds. That is over a stone. And this is just by counting my calories and watching. And I have not deprived myself of anything. It just, I know 2 weeks ago I didn't have my vanilla slice. I didn't get my ice block because I was having pizza that night. And I don't think that's why I don't know why I put on that week. But you know what? It doesn't matter. You put on, you lose, you hover. It's all the part of it. But I'm happy with my weight loss. This week I will be showing you another biscuit, another Aussie biscuit. And of course it's a chocolate one, this one. This is a Monty, Arnott's Monty, M-O-N-T-E. These are really nice. These have, if I'm correct, is about 62 calories. When I do weight loss, I prefer calories. It doesn't sound so much. Because if I did it in kilojoules, I wouldn't understand it. It'd be too complex for me. So calories are better. See, in kilojoules, this would be about 400 or something kilojoules. I don't know. That's why I like the good old calories. It's perfect. If I want to know most packets on everything we have here in Australia, they've got kilojoules and they've got calories. Some don't have the calories. And when I go on the my Fitness Power to add in what I've eaten, especially when I'm just starting. I started a few weeks ago. It must be about, I think, 10 weeks now. I think it's 10 weeks. Must be 11 weeks. I can't remember. I'll try to remember, let you know next week. And where was I saying? Oh yeah, sometimes the food items on MyFitnessPal, the calories are wrong. I've gone in there, so I've always got to check. If I've actually had them before, it's okay because I've actually checked them and they're correct, or I've actually corrected them to make sure they are correct. And sometimes people actually put make the calorie higher than it should be. And I think they probably do that so that I don't know why they're doing it. I don't know why they put more calories than what it should. Maybe they're not looking at the right place. What I do, if I look on the packet, sometimes it is too hard to see. I usually go onto the app on Woolies or Coles app on my phone, and it will tell you how many kilojoules it's got. Then I go onto Google, and I got a bookmark where I can change kilojoules in the calories, and I go by that. And also one thing on MyFitnessPal is the serving size. Like one of these is a serving size. And these are nice. I don't know what you call it inside, but they are really nice. Look at that. Really nice. One side. I've been for my walk, went and got my bananas, went and got my gay time and my vanilla slice. Sometimes it is hard, especially when you come to like my vanilla slice and anything I get from the cake bakery, pie, whatever, it is hard. Lamingtons are okay because we have a Brumby store. I'm not quite sure if they're still in Australia, but I usually go by theirs and I weigh the Lamington, and it tells me how many grams, and then I work. It's usually more than, my Lamingtons are big. They can weigh about 140 grams for a Lamington. That's what I usually have for afternoon tea. These, chocolate. Excuse me. As I said, I am not depriving myself of anything, as you can see. I like my chocolate biscuits. If I don't have a Lamington when I have afternoon tea, I'll have a couple of biscuits or whatever. Because if you're trying to lose weight and you deprive yourself of something, it's no good, because the more you deprive yourself, the more you want that. Like, I don't crave a lot of takeaway food. I don't crave Macca's or KFC. Red Rooster, but Red Rooster don't deliver here anymore. I don't know why. I should ring them up. Excuse me. Love me water. Losing weight can be hard. But some people cannot count calories. It is, once you get the hang of counting calories, you're measuring things, you're weighing things, and once you get the hang of that, it is easy. When I lost it all those years ago, it was easy. And they say that when you get older, it is harder to lose weight. I'm finding it easy, really. As I said, I haven't deprived myself of anything. I've actually added things into my diet. Like, every Saturday when I go for my walk, I nick into the servo and I get a nice block and a vanilla slice if they got vanilla slice. I never did, this is my every week thing. It's an every week treat that I have. And when I told Michelle, my counsellor, about it, she said, it's good, you're not depriving yourself of anything. You could say it's like a bit of a treat, even though last week I wasn't so lucky to get a vanilla slice because the girl said they had none. But this morning when I was there, there was another girl there and she said she was probably too lazy to get it out. Yeah. But I put on till I didn't need it. But I've lost 300 grams, I tell you. But to lose weight, needing to lose weight, wanting to lose weight is good. But I've said this before, and Michelle, my counsellor, she agrees. You have to be in the right frame of mind to lose weight. There are times over the last few years, since the breakup with my ex, I've actually tried a few times and something always upsets me and I go off the track. But I don't know, maybe because I'm in a better place at the moment. Maybe I was forced to because at the doctors I got on the scales and I read them. What were they? The scales said 136 something. When I got on my scales, I was, let me see, 135.5 kilos. I am now 128 kilos, which is a lot of pound. I didn't realise how much pound it was. So if you want to convert kilos to pounds, nick on the Google, do a Google and do a find out. As I said, I'm 128 kilos at the moment. Lost 7.5. I've seen my doctor on the 7th of September, which is I think about 3 weeks. Let me see, what's today? The 12th, 19th, maybe 4 weeks, bit under 4 weeks. And to see how he goes. So see if I continue losing weight till then and see the shock. I notice my belly, above my waist, is not as big as it used to be, which is good. I always lose it from the top down. I think I said this last week. Before I started this weight loss journey, I needed new bras. I knew that. But now that I'm on this weight loss journey, I need new bras. But when you lose the weight, when do you decide to need? I'm thinking maybe I should go and get one bra. Because I leave the house twice a week. When I go shopping or when I go to Aldi's every week. Aldi every week will only be until it's not too hot. Once it starts getting too hot, I won't be going. And I have to see, yeah, cause not a bit too hot. Because it's about, I'm sure, let me see. I can't remember what time. I meant to look at the clock. I'm usually maybe gone an hour. This morning I had to make a pit stop. I walked past the caravan park and there was a dog barking. I think it was a foxy terrier. There was also a little dash sausage dog there, and he'd come running up the fence, then he'd run away. It's like he wanted to come, but he was too scared. I said hello to them, then I walked down, then I had to go for a pit stop. So then when I was on the way back, the sausage dog was out. The guy had taken, must be going for a walk somewhere, and had the sausage dog out, and he got a little pat and he was happy. So I tricked 2 people with my baby. I took out little May this week. She went for a walk. And when I come out of the loo, there was a lady waiting. She said, oh, you got a little one? I said, have a look. She said, oh, a dog. Yeah, then when I come out of Aldi, this lady said, oh, then she in a split second she realised it was only a doll. So this is, oh, she's got nothing underneath there. This was a little dress that she came in. I didn't mind paying a little bit more for the doll itself if you can get a nice little clothes that actually fits them, which is good. And I've said this before, when Jackie does her box and that sends clothes with her baby, she does amazing with the clothes she picks out. She puts all her love and that into buying the clothes that for that baby, and especially for those of us who live in Australia to get American. Oh, I just remembered. I didn't bring Garfield. I forgot Garfield. What are we going to do? Oh, so what else is happening? I don't know if you remember last week when I said I woke up, I was just feeling a bit out of it. I don't know what the problem was, but I did my video and all that. And that night I had a bad night, really bad. Couldn't sleep. I was laying in bed and I said, stuff this. So last week, you seen I had clinkers. I had about maybe 20 clinkers in 15, 10, 20, I don't know how many there was. I said, stuff this. So I went out and got the clinkers and ate all that was left. I thought, that's not enough. I shouldn't be laughing. That was enough. I had a pack of bananas in the cupboard. So I went and opened those up, and I think I ate half a packet, and then that was no good. I had a run to the loo. That was it. You know, then I had a bad night, couldn't sleep, getting to sleep. I didn't eat much the next day because my bowels and all that, didn't know what to do. So I just had a cup of tea and a couple of biscuits for breakfast. So, which left me enough calories left over for the day, even though the night before I bombed out, the day before I really bombed out with my calories. I had pizza that night. I don't buy pizza. I don't buy Domino's pizza because I eat the whole lot. So I just buy McCain's. I think I might have the box in the recycle bin. I'll be back in a minute. I'll go and see if I've got the box. Back in a minute. I'm back. I grabbed Garfield on the way back. Hello, everybody. So I was sitting over there with Blossom. Now, this is the pizza I eat. McCain's pizza slices. I love me ham and pineapple. It said it's got 6 servings. So that's how long it is. There's actually 2 slabs of pizza, 2 things of pizza in there. And there's 6 servings in this. And let me see, what have we... 6 servings. 6 servings. Which is ridiculous. One of those things, it's like it wouldn't touch the sides. It's not a meal. I suppose it's good for a snack, but I haven't had a meal. So I have, as I said, there's 2 slabs in this, 2 things of pizzas. And I have one of those in a meal, for a meal, which is 699 calories. So I only, as I said, calorie controlled. When I want something that's going to be this much calories, I ease off during the day, so I'm not going over. But if I go a little bit over, I'm okay with that. Doesn't worry me. Look, I went crazy last Saturday night. I don't know how how much I was over because I didn't weigh the bananas, I didn't weigh the clinkers. I just ate them because of the mood I'm in. It takes, when I have a bat, I don't know what actually caused that, but it takes me a couple of days to actually get through the feeling of what was going on. Then I went Wednesday, I had an appointment with my counsellor, and by then I'm glad I was actually going out. So that was good. It says 8 minutes in the air fryer. Ding dong wrong. Oh, air fryer. Preheat air fryer for 3 minutes while I remove the pizza from freezer and remove the film. I don't preheat the air fryer. Why? That's probably why it takes me at least 10 minutes to get it where I want it to be. In here it says preheat air fryer to 175 degrees Celsius for 3 minutes while you remove the pizza from the freezer and remove the plastic wrap. Duh. Who reads this? When I first read, 8 minutes, I thought, did 8 minutes, it wasn't cooked enough. So maybe because I don't actually preheat the air fryer, so it's not. The oven says 11 minutes, which is what I do it in the air fryer, and I do it at 180 degrees Celsius, which is about 180 is like a moderate temperature, which is about 350 degrees Fahrenheit. But that is enough pizza for me, you know. Oven cook. It's enough to get a pizza, you know. McCain, and it's cheaper. This packet costs was it $9, so I get 2 meals. That's $4.50 a meal. Where Domino's is $15 a meal because I like the big pizza. Domino's do sell little pizzas and that, but I'm never out. Or my birthday's coming up soon, and I've got to decide what I'm going to do. Usually I weigh myself on a Saturday, but since my birthday's on a Friday, I'm going to weigh myself on the Friday. It's the way to do it. I see the doctor on the Thursday, so I will. I've got to decide. Got to work. This is not right. Don't you hate that when you can't get it right? There, is that right? I have to decide what I'm going to do for my lunch. Whether I go to a local pub and have a meal, or I go to Domino's and get a small pizza and go sit at the park. That's an idea. That way I can walk into town, go to, I know a Domino's, I found it the other day, and walk into town, it's not far from the park. The park, we have got this beautiful park in Grafton, and it is really nice. It's green, it's got trees, and it's nice to go and sit there, especially it's beautiful in the winter. I usually walk into town and I stop there and I sit there, relax, and because there's no seat between here and there. So I relax and just veg out, enjoy the sun, just lay there and enjoy it. Sometimes I think I could sit here all day. It's handy because there's a loo there if I want to sit there all day, but then I have to go and get food. So I haven't decided what I'm going to do for my birthday. What do you reckon, Archie? I'm sorry, Garfield. Pizza. Load it up. Sprinkle a hot chili feather. No thanks. A perfect way. It could do more pineapple. Definitely could. When I was gluten-free and all that, Woolies had a gluten-free pizza. and it was really nice. I'd cook in the air fryer, and it was really nice pizza. The base was nice and crunchy. It was really nice. This is nice. Love my pizza, ham and pineapple. And when I go away, that is going to be a bit of a tricky thing because, as I said, weigh-in day is Saturday, so I won't be weighing myself that week. How do I go? We'll get little Blossom over. What else is happening? I got my window up today, curtains pulled back a bit. I've just got this light on. And I am feeling good today. I think at the moment when I come to go on the scale this morning, I thought, oh, come on. And then when it said 128, I thought, perfect. And walking every week is good. It's going to be hard when it gets too hot to go out. Which is, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'll walk around the house, inside the house. What do you reckon? Yeah? Yeah. Isn't she cute? She is a cute. As I said, it's a Blossom kit, and I call her Blossom because some of the kits I've actually named after the kit, but most of them are named for members of family who have passed away. Some I named on purpose. Some the name came to me when I did their box opening. And that's just it. But Blossom, I named her Blossom. As I said, that's her kid name. My hair's still feeling good with that shampoo, but I'm not going to buy that shampoo because it costs $80 for shampoo and conditioner. And you got to buy it online, which I don't like that. I like to be able to, okay, I'm getting down, I'll get some in the next shop. But I've been Googling around to find what I can have, what I can use. I want to change my shampoo. I think it's about time I've changed it. Because I feel that it's not as good as when I first started using it. So I'm going for this one called, it's by L'Oreal. Is it Elvive? That I'm thinking of that one. I know Chemist Warehouse have it on special. So when I go to town again, I'm not quite sure when it will be. This is my shopping week. When I get paid, I only do one shopping online at Coles once a fortnight. And I will be doing it this week because then if I spend $50, I'll get 2,000 bonus points. So I'll be doing that and have it delivered on Tuesday. So I probably won't go out probably Thursday, Friday, which is a bit different for me. And to change it around. Usually it's Wednesday when I see my counsellor, which was just the other day. Usually I go to Tuesday, I get paid. I go get a few things I need. Then I also do a shop online, I shop online. So when I get cold and my frozen stuff, because if I do it, I used to do it at the supermarket. I used to do Woolies, but now I decided to do it this way because they got cold stuff and waiting for a taxi, if I've got cold and frozen stuff, I don't know how long the taxi is going to be. So plus it gives someone else a job of packing groceries in the store. The other week, we have these paper bags. I didn't bring one in, but they now. And the maximum weight these bags are allowed to hold is 6 kilos. Well, the other week, I think my last shopping I got delivered, it was heavy. The girl said, be careful, it is really overpacked. So, okay, she put it down, and when she left, I got it and I put it on my set of scales. It was 8.6 kilos. And that was way over the limit. So what did I do? I rang up customer service and I was speaking to the guy. I said, these bags are only supposed to maximum of 6 kilos and this had 8.6 kilos. He said, wow. I said, no, it had all my bottles in it because I got my mineral water. that week because they had on special. So I got 4 of those and also had my milk. One thing about winter, I don't drink as much milk because I only had a little bit of milk on my Wheat Bix, and I put 15 mils on my Wheat Bix and I put 60 mils in a cuppa. So that's well, the milk I have. When I have about maybe 3 cups a day, 2 to 3 cups a day in the winter. Summertime, it's a bit slower. And for lunch, I usually have a cold drink with my sandwich. Nighttime, I'll probably have a cold drink. I'll probably have, I don't know. It depends what I feel. Even when it's really hot, I still like a hot cup of tea. Feels good. What else is happening? I'm thinking about time. Might cut my hair. It's not annoying me really. When I got beforehand, when I got in a bad way with my mental health, when I feel really out of it, the first thing I do was go and get my clippers and cut my hair. No, remember I had it really short and really. Now it's like I'm feeling good in myself and my hair is not getting attacked. Is it, little one? Archie is just out there and he is going crazy. Archie! I got a vacuum. He's been molting. Beg your pardon? Anyway, someone suggested to me that I take Archie with me when I go away. And I thought, I didn't think of that. I was going to message the lady at the Airbnb, but then I thought, Archie is molting at the moment. I mean, if you had a budgie anytime or got a budgie or anything, you know there's feathers everywhere. And I did not want to take him in case he did molt while we were there. So Archie will be going to his budgie sitter. Still got a little while before that. So when it gets close to organise whether she's going to pick him up or will I take him after I pick the car up. So it's all excited. And I was scared because I haven't been anywhere since I've been here with the way my mental health was. But even so, I'm excited to get away. I'm excited to go and get behind the wheel of a car. Just get on that road and go boom, boom, you know. And once I get back from my holidays, then I'll be start saving again for whatever. Because I only do a big shop once a fortnight, I'm able to put more money away each fortnight. And also, Australian government have given us money towards our power for the year. They've given us a total of New South Wales. It's only certain people. It's not everyone's not getting this. Like if you've got a healthcare card, pension card, all like that. Some I don't know what, but I get it. We'll get $500 a year towards my power, which it's $125 per quarter, which is when. So when I logged into my account last week, I think it was, the $125 was sitting there. I thought, oh, do we get that off every bill or just at the quarter? Because I get my bill, was supposed to be every 28 days, but I actually got it 14 days last week. And I contacted and they said, no, it comes off every bill. So I've actually got free power until I use that, you know. So at the moment I've got an itch. You know, you get an itch. Oh, excuse me. I need a back scratcher. Archie! Power. Yeah, I'm not actually paying for power at the moment because of this energy supplement that the government has given us. New South Wales, those who are eligible for it get 500. I'm not quite I think every state is different to what they get, but 500 a year is good. I said I've got a bit of credit at the moment, and I've actually, even though I've got that credit, I'm actually going to pay more, just co-pay a little bit each fortnight, so that when it gets to the stage where I've used all that credit, that, because usually my free monthly bill is just under 200. So I might add it up a bit more. I don't know. I've changed. I might add a bit more to it so that I've got all this credit building. It's good to have the credit in ahead. Every Monday I take a photo of my meter. I've got two power meters. I've got one for the power, the lights and all that. I've also got one for the hot water. I hate using my hands. One for the hot water. So I've got to take, I take 2 photos and it makes sure it shows the power, the meter number, and I add it into my spreadsheet and I go from there and I work out how much credit I've got. And it is, budgeting is something I've been doing for a long time, and when it comes to especially the power, that is something that is because we all need to use power, always needed. And people, for years I've paid money each fortnight towards my power. Some people don't. I said, why do you do it? Because when the bill comes, I've got a credit. That is why I do it. So you don't have to fork out all that money when the bill comes. Some people have hundreds of dollars in power bill. The young guy, when he used to live here, he moved in there, he said he got a bill, it was $900. And he's had to find $900 to pay his bill. Instead of paying it, as I said, every fortnight, even if it's only so much a fortnight, it brings your bill down. It's the way to go, because that's the only bill I really get is my power bill. I've got no other bills. My rent is paid automatically each week. I don't have to worry about that. It's automatically, and it's a good way to do it. Like you got the real estate agents, they give you your their bank details, and you can set it up, and it goes every week, and I don't have to worry about it. What other bills do I have? That's about it, really. Power, rent. That's the only bills I got. Oh, internet. Forgot about that. I pay that, half of that each fortnight. So I get paid on Tuesday, so I will get on my computer. I will pay half my, do I need to pay this week? I think I do. I will pay half my bill. My internet per month is $50. And I'm thinking they've got one that's cheaper. I might have a look at that. But I pay half of that each check. Sometimes I don't have to pay it each fortnight, because sometimes there's, like I've got some months I've got 3 payments in the month. Just depends how the calendar month go. And I pay, that's when I go on, I get paid on Tuesday, so I pay my internet. And what after payments I've got to do, I go and, okay. But any afterpay payments I do, that are due for the next fortnight, I pay them on that day. Like the other day, what did I buy the other day? Oh, what I needed the little pill box, you know, for when I go out, because I take this pill with my lunch. So when I go out for my birthday, and when I go over my holidays, I'll be able to have this something. And it didn't cost me much, because anyone offers me Afterpay, girl, I use it. Why not? Because I will pay that. I've only just paid it I think I did that on Thursday. Even though I made the payment Thursday, I will pay again on Tuesday. It's the way I keep up with my budget and everything. So all my bills are paid. They're all put into my budget. And when I add it all up and minus everything, I look how much I've got up to before my next payment. And usually I've got a good amount there because I only pay one shop. And I keep track of where my money goes. And I do surveys online to earn a bit more money, which has come in handy. Some of them survey this place, sometimes I could. The other day I did this survey. I did it, I was going through, I finished it. Then I said, sorry, you did not, whatever. You weren't suitable for the survey, yet I finished the survey. It is a real pain when that happens. If you know you finished the survey, you can tell how long you did the survey for. You did the survey and they say, sorry, you were not suitable for this survey. We'll give you 20 points. And it is a pain. And I actually have complained to the site where I do these surveys and there's nothing they can do. And they can tell how long I was with the survey. And it's just a pain. Sometimes I do and say, oh, this should be one, this is a lot. But it's something for me to do. And as I said, it's just a little bit extra. I don't make a lot of money with that. It's just, I let it build up and see how we go. But, you know, I watch my money, and when you're on a fixed income, you do have to watch where your penny goes. And yeah, if I want to buy something, I check my budget first to see what I've got left at the end of the fortnight before my next payment, and see what I've got. Okay, I can do this. And yeah, I got itchy ear. And that's it, you know. Even when I got my first bill from my new power company, I had to sit down and work it out, and because it's completely different. And because I paid on time and direct debit and all this, I get 3% discount. I thought, great. But it's not real, it's $1 something, but still it's $1 off. So everything's good. I'm feeling good. I notice when I'm walking, as I walk in each week, my feet are still getting sore, but I don't care. When I'm walking, it's okay, but I don't know, I mentioned before, but I've got calcification on top of my feet. I've got these bumps. When it first used to hurt, I thought it was because I tied my shoes too tight. Then one day I decided to go to the doctor and get about it, and he sent me for x-rays. Then he sent me to, I think, podiatrist, and they said that it's calcification, and it's nothing that I had done. It's the shape of my feet. My feet are not the same shape as what they should be. And because I've worked on cement when I was younger, I worked in a laundry. I did that for about 2 years. I think that was would that be worst job? One of my worst jobs. I think the worst job when I worked at the Egg and Eye. That was my first job. I was 16, straight out of school, and I don't know, straight out of school. Anyway, the Egg and Eye was this place at South Tweed, and they had a shop. It was on the highway. They had a shop. It sold everything, barbecue chicken, eggs, and at the back they had all these lines and things of chickens, and it's called the Egg and Eye. And we used to stuff chickens, and the cash register didn't like me. I did not like the cash register. I was not made out to work on a cash register. No way, Jose. I'll be through something, then the lady wants something else, and what do you do? Oh, I'm doing this. I hated it. It didn't last long, but that's okay. But Egg and Eye. many, many moons ago. Where'd I work after that? Was it Woolies, I think, in the meat department. Then I left there and went to Coles and worked in the meat department. Then I was just about to go on the dole then I got a job at a laundry in Murwillumbah. Is that right? I don't know. It's so long ago. You know, in the 70s. What are we now in the 2020s? Oh my God. Remember in high school we used to work out how old we were going to be in the year 2000. Here we are in 2023. Oh my goodness. It is so crazy. You know, she's got nice soft hair. Oh, got a breeze blowing through the window. I'll leave the window open of them now, let some breeze in. It's really nice. But the only breeze I get in the place. I love going outside. I hang my towel on the line of a daytime so that it will get dry and sunny and that. And sometimes I just stand there, and when it's breezy, when it's really cold, I stand there in the sun because this place is cold. The only place I get sun in here is in my bedroom. And I can't sit in here all the time in the sun, which is over there. In summer, the coolest in summer I'll be changing rooms. I'll be going into the baby's room and doing it all in there. I need another chair because the chair I'm sitting on is my office, the chair I sit at the computer. It's coming up. Let me see. No, it's not. Yeah, this chair. I brought this chair when I moved into my street. When I moved in my unit in Phillip Street in Coffs Harbour. I only brought it for one thing. Because I bought it in, got it. I went shopping for a lounge. Got me lounge. They weren't going to deliver till Thursday. Then when I got home, I realised I got nothing to sit on. I couldn't sit on the bed and watch TV, so I went back to the same store. I said, I need a chair. I said, why? I said, I don't have a lounge chair until it gets delivered, so I need a chair to sit on. So I went around, and it's really nice and comfy. It's like a curb where you sit on. I didn't sit on it much when I was in Coles because I didn't need it. I actually sat on my lounge with my computer, which is no good because you shouldn't be at eye level, you should be up. So I sit on this. I'm feeling good. What time are we? Oh, yeah, it's 12:07. That's okay. I got my banana sandwiches for today, and I'm feeling good. I hope everyone in this world who watches my videos are doing really good. And I hope enjoy your babies. You know, I have never been put down by anyone because of my babies. I think when I moved here with the real estate when they first, I think they were a bit, you know, but every time they come now, they come and look at my babies, and that's it, you know. And I actually had, when I went up north once, I went up to the markets at Carrara. Worst thing I ever did. Them markets are absolutely gone down the drain. Absolutely. There used to be a fantastic market to go there. People will go there every Sunday. Fruit, veg, anything else you want, you get it from there. But when I went there, it was just out of it. And they were there, and there was two ladies, the way they looked, and I said, I wasn't worried. I was carrying one. I don't know who I had carrying around. No, one not been, I don't think I had Blossom then. I don't know who it was, but it was a few years ago. Yeah, so enjoy your babies. I take mine out every week when I go to Aldi. I have taken them shopping into the shops, and but I had to make sure that I did catch the bus home. It was rush, rush, rush. When did I go shopping? My appointment on Wednesday was Michelle was an hour later because she had something come up. So I said, that's okay. And so I was an hour late. I thought, what am I going to do for hunger? I wasn't hungry. So I went to Coles. I had to get some things. I actually got a lettuce. And then I went to, where'd I go? I need to go to the pet shop because I need to get some purchase for Archie's little cage when he goes on his holiday. I nearly was going to catch a bus home, so I wanted something. So I went to this bakery I'd never been before. They didn't have a lot of cakes or anything. So I got a sausage roll, and I decided I had half an hour before the next bus was to get home. I thought, I'm not going to wait. So I went over to where I know where the taxis park. So I went over there. There was one taxi there, but no one in it. So I was going to just about walk over to sit down, and the next thing I seen this taxi come. Great. So, and taxis are getting used to me, so they know where they're going. I think when I go next week, I'm going to have to get my pie, and I need to probably get some lamingtons by then. So, what else? Nothing else is happening. As I said, I'm feeling good. Lost 7.5 kilos, and yeah, 500 grams, yeah, which is about around 6.5 pounds. And this is just watching my calorie intake. That's all it is. I'm not denying myself of anything. As I said earlier, I'm actually adding something into it, like my vanilla slice I have every week, and my ice block I have every week. I know I'll probably get it cheaper somewhere else, but this is just a one-a-week thing. I don't want to tempt myself into doing it, buying a box of it to put in my freezer, because I probably have one a day, but this is only one a week. And it's good to have a gay time. Although it's been a while since I've had a gay time. No, I'm feeling good. And seeing Michelle helps, talking. Oh, that's what I talk about. When I leave Michelle's, I noticed the last time, but when I went, got these little kids drawing on the footpath in front of the house, and it makes me smile that kids get out there and do something like that. They got the chalk, go out, and I've seen it a couple of times when I'm going by, and I actually went onto Facebook to compliment these artists on their beautiful work and to keep doing, because it does look good, you know. And another person come on and said, it's probably ours, the two daughters started in COVID out there drawing on the footpath. It is amazing. And then as they rounded the corner a bit, there was clover. Oh, clover. We used to make daisy clover chains when we were kids. We'll sit in the clover, pick the clover, and we'd make daisy chains. So that is what I'm going to do next time. Next time I go and see Michelle, which I think is on the 30th, I think it is, I'm going to take a photo of the art on the footpath. It looks beautiful. And when I get round the corner to the clover, I am going to pick some clover, and I'm going to stand there and make myself a little necklace of clover. Oh, it just brought back memories. Clover is amazing. Yes, it has bees in it, but so what? Unless you're allergic to bees. I know people don't know they're allergic to bees until they get stung. But, you know, clover, it just brings back those memories of childhood. it's just little things. I did pick a bit of clover and carried it around me at the shops, and I put it in I took Garfield with me, and I put it in his collar, and it's just good, you know. So when I see Michelle next time and I see this beautiful artist's work, I will take a photo, and I might use it as the background for my thumbnail. So yeah, just memories are amazing. When I was talking to Archie's sitter, just memories come back. I can remember we lived at Terranora, and which is up near Tweed, up near Kingy and that. And I can remember leaving that house to go to a new one at Kingscliff. I don't remember moving into the house at Kingscliff, but I do remember leaving that, looking out the back window and driving out the drive that. Before Dad purchased the house at Kingscliff, he looked at another place over at Benora Point, East Benora Point, which is a bit further north of Kingscliff, and but their location was too far from the highway for us to catch the bus. So that's why he chose Kingscliff. Of course, for primary school, we walked down the street and catch the bus from there. In high school, the bus went past our house for high school. Before Terranora, we lived at South Tweed Heads. That's where they were living when I was born. That house was still there when they built the extensions of a shopping centre. That's when they knocked the house down. And, yeah. Terranora was a good place to grow up in. We had this big backyard. I remember going to the loo once, and there was a spider in there, so I nicked down the back of it to do my weave. And I can remember once pushing the younger sister in the pram in the backyard, and we seen a snake, and we took off, and we left her behind. She survived. She didn't die, she survived, she's right. But, you know, just these little memories. And we used to friend with her neighbours next door. But Nana didn't like them. I think maybe because they weren't Catholics, which is ridiculous. I can remember sneaking over there to see them when Nana was there. And it's just, I can still try and visualise the house at Terranora. We had a little veranda. I can remember some nights going out on the veranda and looked like I was seeing something at the end of the veranda. And I can't visualise what that was inside as much as when Nana and Pop lived on the farm at Stoker Siding. That I can visualise very easy. I can visualise that. I can see it in my mind. Because I was, they moved there, I was roughly about 8-ish or maybe, when they moved to Stoker Siding. And I can't remember when they moved to Murwillumbah from Stokers. Because they had to move because Nana had arthritis in her hips and it was just too much work out there on the farm. So Pop retired early and they moved into Murwillumbah. And I have no idea what year that was. I know I was in high school. And it was, the farm was such an amazing place to visit. We had a big mango tree in the back corner. We used to take caterpillars and put in old, I think, shoe boxes and that. It had the bales where the cows were milked up the top. I can still hear Pop and see Pop bringing the cows in from out wherever, I don't know where he took them, and also see him with they also had banana plantation. I can still see him boxing up bananas and putting them into wooden boxes, and the smell of bananas. I can still remember that, and even though it's so long ago, I can have these beautiful memories of the time. You know, especially, I can remember telling us, Nanny say, if you don't wash your face before you go to bed, you know, if you had crumbs on it, the ants would crawl all over you. And she used to wash her hair, and she used to scrub it with her fingernails. Oh, you know, I can still see the stove and the apron she used to wear, and the kitchen at the farm, and had a veranda, I think about 3/4 way around, where we used to have Christmas dinner on the veranda. And our great uncle Pop's brother used to come up every Christmas, and the memories of that, you know. It's sad. The only memories of good memories I've got of Christmas is when I'm with my family who don't deserve my time. And we used to go, even when Nana moved to Mawullumba, we used to go there for Christmas dinner. I used to get the table and chairs and make them all out, and we'd sit around the table and eat our meals, and it was, you know, I lived with Nana for about Nana and Pop for 18 months, and if I was working late, she would keep my meal hot. She would have it still on the plate. She'd have a saucepan on the stove with water, and she'd put the plate on top of the water with a saucepan lid on top, and she'd have it hot, keeping the meal hot. That's how she kept the meal hot for me. And she would pack my lunch, and she got me onto egg and lettuce sandwiches, but hers were crunchy. And actually her birthday will be on a chat day, and I wonder if my siblings think about those times we had. If they talk to their kids the times on the farm, or even, especially since they still live up in that Tweed area, to take them for a drive and show them where Nana and Pop had the farm. I wonder if they do that. They probably don't. I know when I go up there, I'll be doing the cemetery, so I'll get to remember to take some scissors so that I can actually hopefully get some flowers and put at the graves. And yeah, I got good memories of the farm, and Christmases, you know. Them days, we did not ask for anything for Christmas. What we got for Christmas, we appreciated it. On our birthdays, Nana used to give us a card and money. For my 21st, she gave me a brooch in the shape of a key, which I still have. And I will show you to that when I do my chat that week. And most of the other ones got money. My second younger sister got, was it tea set or something, I think she got. But now I've got beautiful memories of Nana and Pop. Pop used to love watching Benny Hill, and he would laugh. And Nana say, "What are you laughing at?" It's like she didn't see that it was funny. Because I lived there for about 18 months with them, and so I seen all this. And it was living there with them, just me and them. Even when years later I would, after Pop had died, I would go up and take Nana to the cemeteries, do the round of the cemeteries where she'd take flowers from her garden, and she would wash down the headstones and put flowers around. And she used to always say that when she died, no one will do it. I don't know if anyone takes flowers to Nana and Pop. Maybe they probably wouldn't even go out to Bray Park, because that's where Vic is, and that's where Dad's brother is. And also Nana's parents are at Bray Park. I never knew Nana's parents or Dad's brother, but when I go there, I usually put flowers on there. And I would sit on Nana's parents' grave, and I would just sit there and talk, you know. I would sit on the grave, because back in them days you had all these big headstones and things in that. But now it's all lawn cemeteries. Mum and Dad were both cremated, and they were put in the grave where Nana and Pop are. And I was told there's room for one more to go in there. But no one else should go in there. I don't want to go in. No, not with Dad. He was a complete arsehole. He thought more about him. And I should watch this himself. But I'm glad I knew my Nana and Pop. They were the only grandparents that I knew. And I'm glad I knew them. I can remember when Pop died, I was working at the laundry where I was, and I'd actually moved back home because I brought a car, I got my license, so I moved back home. And I remember at the end of the day, someone came and told me that my grandfather, Papa, died. I said, what? Was he sick? I said, no, he wasn't sick. I said, okay, you know. So on the way, I remember on the way home, I said, please don't be true, please don't be true, please don't be true. And when I got home, I said, is it true? They said, yeah. Wright's Laundry did not tell me straight away when they got the phone call that Pop had died. They waited until the end. And maybe it was a good thing, I don't know. But Pop's heart gave out on him. He was out mowing lawns, and he had sat down to have a smoke, and he didn't get up again. 2 years before that, he had a car accident. He almost ran into the river, but a pole stopped him. And we just thought he fell asleep. He was tired and tired. And when he died, we realised it was his heart. That was his heart then. And, you know, and Nana, she died in her sleep. Her neighbour rang Mum because Nana had every morning. Nan would put the window up on the lane, up so far, but this morning, Tuppy noticed it wasn't up, which was strange for Nana because she was up early and everything. So Tuppy rang Mum. So Mum tried to ring Nana. Got an insect flying around, but Nana didn't answer. So then Mum rang my eldest sister to let her know, and she said, don't worry, she'll answer the phone for me. But then she didn't answer. So then Mari rang Mum again, so Mum, I'm coming to get you. And got an insect bug. And so when they went to Nana, they opened the door, they had a key, went in, and Nana was laying in bed holding her rosary bead, which she did all the time, I said. So I didn't know that a couple of weeks before she passed away, she wasn't going to church. The priest would come and visit her. I didn't know that until after she passed away. Her Nana's dying hit me. It was hard. I still remember sitting down in the lounge after I was told. I just sat there, you know. you know it's going to happen, but when it happens, it's still a shock. I know they were trying to get hold of Dad, but they left messages. He'd got him, but he didn't know what was going on, you know, until when he got home. I told him that Nana had passed away. So it must have been hard for him to lose both his parents. But then again, maybe because he never visited him, he never visited Nana much, especially after Pop died. I can remember the Mother's Day before Nana passed away, we had a surprise, we made a surprise visit to Nana on Mother's Day. And she talked for about it afterwards, saying it was the best Mother's Day ever. That was in May, and it was August that she passed away. So I'm glad she had a great Mother's Day that year, that, you know, not everyone went to Mum. I went. My second youngest sister went with her daughter. Helen was pregnant with her second child at the time. Mum, I think we took a cake or something, but you know, Nana really enjoyed it, having everyone there. And not everyone didn't go. Not many of us went, but we went. But it was, yeah, the memories. And the sad part is, I've got no one really pass those memories down. I was talking to Michelle, my counsellor, on Wednesday. I told her about my brooch that Nana gave me. I said, the sad part is I've got no one to pass that down to. I've got nieces and nephews, but no, I don't know, really, I don't know them. So, oh sugar, sorry. I don't know what's going to happen when I go. I don't know. Maybe my life will change and there will be someone in the future that I'll be able to pass it down to. I've got things here that belong to, that Nana and Pop have. I've got a Chinaman, I've got a table, I've got some salt and pepper shakers that were Nana's, which I got when she passed away. And what I do with them, I did have a will, and the will was going to get everything, especially the things from family. But since I moved, I haven't updated that will, so that will is voided. So what happened to my stuff when I go is anyone's guess. You know, I don't know. I know Mum had a brother who was married to an Aboriginal, and he sent Mum a boomerang once, and one of our nephews wanted it. And Mum said, okay, when she goes, you get that boomerang. I often wonder now, when she has gone, did he get that boomerang? Who got that boomerang? There are things things I had given to Mum, which really should have come to me, but I don't know where they are. There was a vase that when she was in hospital when she had her bowel cancer, I sent her flowers which arrived in a vase, and one year I won a raffle. My sister was in line dancing and they had raffles, and on the raffle of a cement turtle, a mum and a baby turtle, and I gave Mum the smaller one. All gone. And it's amazing when someone dies, all the vultures come around for stuff. I don't know what happened to anything. I don't know if a certain person who lived in the house got rid of stuff. I have no idea, which she had no right to get rid of, because it wasn't hers to get rid of. Getting comfy. But it is with family. Getting really nostalgic about things, you know. Mum passing away made me be able to see bits of Australia. And I've done videos of the places I've been. I don't think I did one, did I do? Yeah, I did. I think I did one in Adelaide. I did some videos in Adelaide. Tasmania, did videos in Tasmania. They're all on here. You look through. I've been to Kingy a few times, I think, and I've got videos of them, of times I went away for a weekend up there for my birthday and that. What else? Adelaide, Melbourne. I think the only videos I did in Melbourne, because I actually hadn't started my channel at that stage, was I've uploaded a couple of videos with a couple of my reborns were at a park. They were the very first videos I uploaded. And I was thinking of uploading them again to bring them out so that for the oldest one from 5 years ago, that there is actually no way that I know how to do that. Maybe I'll put a link into my videos of my first, maybe I might do that with this one. Find my very first video I did and put a link into this video of them two videos that I did of my babies on a swing. It was fun. I might do that when I go up north next, find a nice park somewhere. I don't think it's no, it's not holiday time for no school holidays. So I think I might do that. Yeah, so I think I might go. It's getting close to lunchtime. My God, this is a long video. I think I should go. So I'll get me two babies out. So everybody, I hope you enjoyed this video. Went on and on about, but sharing this is good. So if you've got grandkids, kids, whatever, talk to them about growing up. Talk to them about how you met your partner. Talk about whatever. You tell them about things. Let them know what it was like you growing up. And especially about Christmas, celebration, birthdays, holidays, whatever. Talk to them about different things. Let them know about your life when you were younger. And that way they can pass it on, even write it down, whatever, just like that. You know, share your life with your family. This is my family. Yeah. So everybody, I think this is the longer video I've done because I just got nostalgic about different things and good memories I've got growing up. Hopefully one day I'll have some good memories, but does not include my family. But when I think about memories like that, I think about Nana and Pop out on the farm and just things like that. Even Tara and Nora were all kids, and it was just, oh, there's something I didn't want to tell, but I'll have to do it for next week. So everybody, thank you. If you got to the end of this video, thank you very much for listening. Get into this far, and as I said, share memories of your life with your children or even your grandchildren. You know, even if you do a video of it with your grandkids and you video them the reactions to how you grew up, what you did. No phones back then. Remember, no mobile phones. These days you might say every kid's got a mobile phone, and it's ridiculous. Mobile phones everywhere. Back then, the car broke down. We couldn't just ring someone up. We had to wait for someone to come past. Everyone, thank you for listening. I am feeling really good, happy with the memories of my grandparents and the farm and different things. It is amazing. So, people, I will see you later. Enjoy your day wherever you are in this beautiful world we have. Whatever you are, winter, summer, spring, whatever you are in, enjoy the day. Enjoy now and enjoy, just enjoy enjoying. So we will see you in the next video. Bye. Bye.